Hey, Star Wars action figure collectors, this is Darth Phoenix 619 coming at you with another review. And this time I have the MagnaGuard from the Vintage Collection. And this was released in 2011, if I'm not mistaken. I can't wait to take this guy. I bought him not too long ago, and I've been debating about whether or not to open him. He's in this foil packaging, which is, you know, a 1 in 10 kind of thing when this was released. And it's rare and whatnot, but he just is very expensive. You know, overall, even loose, he's a very pricey figure. I mean, I can see why, and it does look cool on this card, but I'm an opener. You know, I do have some carded figures, but there are figures that I already own loose, and I don't have a loose one of him, and I really wanted to get him open, so that decided to do it. So here he is. Wonderful, wonderful image there of the MagnaGuard. And there he is in the bubble. Revenge of the Sith with the foil. There's the back, some other figures in the wave. You can pause and read that little synopsis there. It's up to you. So yeah, let's go ahead and take this bad boy out. Alright, you guys, here he is out of the packaging. And this guy is amazing. Probably going to be in my top 20 for sure for Star Wars figures. I just like the overall look of the figure, and what really attracts me to the figure, and not in that way, is the shading. It's just the wash over the paint tabs. It has this metallic look to it. You know, you can see the figure. You would think it was made out of metal, some sort of die cast, but it's all plastic, of course. But just the way it's been painted and the sculpt, fantastic. A couple minor gripes, but nothing major. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at his accessories. So here's his blaster, which he holds in his hand. Very nicely. Interesting sculpt. Never seen this one before that I recall. Of course, the main piece here is his Electro Staff, which has that kind of silver paint apps there. And he has these two end caps here. They're clear, and they're removable. So you just snap it off, and here's your purple electricity there. And, you know, nice little translucent piece there. And this is just a clear cap. And then you just kind of fit that over the end of the staff, which, you know, has this copper paint tabs here, nice little sculpt, and it just really fits snug in there. Okay, don't have to worry about coming off. And yeah, and he looks really cool holding it. You know, do both hands or just one hand, whatever floats your boat there. But I really like that staff. Now onto the figure itself. All right, so let's first start with my two nitpicks. First of all, quite a few things are removable, most notably the front and back plate. Wonderful. I mean, the sculpt on the paint and the paint on the plates look fantastic. Really like the red paint applications there on the center. Just really looking, I mean, just real metallic looking. It looks like, you know, it's been worn, it's dirty, you know, just great battle damage on it. Same thing with the back piece. This one almost has a spinal cord look to it. But both of these pieces are removable. There's some pegs there, and they would fall off easily. You know, if you're doing any stop motion, if you're playing with the figure, they're gonna fall off, or they're gonna move around pretty easily. So, but they are cool, and I guess it's nice that you get that option of taking them off, I guess. But if they had been sculpted on there, I would have been okay with that. So there's what it looks like underneath. Nice little sculpting. You see some copper paint apps there with the wires. Looks pretty nice. So here's the rest of the figure. Another gripe, of course, you can see the imprint of the Hasbro, the year. So, you know, it is what it is. It's in his inner thigh, so it's not too noticeable, but it's there. Just some great sculpting on this metallic skeleton, I guess you can call it. Just that. This is what makes the figures. That is the paint. Okay. There's the chest piece there with the shoulder armor. Of course, the cape is soft goods, and you can see some kind of stripes, I guess. I'm not sure if those are emblems that found on the cape itself. Pretty sure that probably is. I have a loose thread here. A couple of loose threads, but you know, I could snip those off or just even hide them like that. But it is removable. So the head is has this wrapping here. It's a little off color compared to the rest of the figure. It's removable. It's a pain in the butt to remove, but you can remove it, and it makes this head look smaller. So I'm going to go ahead and remove that piece. So there's this tiny dome. I mean, I like the sculpting on it, and once again, definitely like the paint apps, the red eyes, breathing mask-looking thing. Looks really cool, but just in relation to his body, it just kind of looks very tiny. So, or maybe it's just me, but it just looks tiny. Like someone shrunk his head. Looks way better with the, the wraps around it. So articulation is pretty darn good. You got your ball joint head. You got ball hinge on the shoulders. You do have a ball hinge here in the elbows. The wrists don't articulate, but if you're moving the shoulder around, then it's fine. So same thing on the other arm. It's soft plastic, but if you're rotating here at the shoulders, you can get those hands, in most positions. Ball jointed on the torso. You got ball joint here on the hips. You got the hinged knees right there, and you do have hinged ankles as well. So pretty darn good articulation for this guy. So yeah, I highly recommend the MagnaGuard. I know he's expensive, but if you can find him, there goes his back piece. Pick him up. He's wonderful. Alright, hope you guys have enjoyed this review, and until next time, may the Force be with you.